Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome once again. I'd like to welcome everyone to this meeting, this summit. I won't take much time to introduce myself and the program, because you have already the program. We have been publicizing it for the past 2 or 3 weeks. My speech is going to be focused on the theme of natural economy as the way out to sovereignty and the post-COVID future. So what we can do to improve our lives, the lives of poor countries, not only after the COVID pandemic. I'll be focusing on some topics. The first topic is hyperprotectionism, okay, that we have seen with the closure of the pandemic, the deep fall of the world economy, and uncertainty of the global financial system. And in the end, we'll talk about the natural economy itself and regain of sovereignty. What about hyperprotectionism? We have witnessed episodes of countries not only closing their borders, but also cutting the supply of essential goods to other countries in need of those essential goods. We have seen countries exercising piracy by overpaying essential medical equipment that had previously been bought by apparently friend and allied countries. When it goes to the deep fall of the world economy and uncertainty of the global financial system, I have to say that the impact of the pandemic is so strong, is so deep, that there is no clear prediction of how and certainly when to expect the recovery. Of course, those countries which were working on their own economic resilience as a way to acquire and or cement their sovereignty before the eclosion of the pandemic are more likely, in my view, to overcome the economic crisis, because they were already working in a crisis mode, so to say. They just have to readjust their tactics and strategies to achieve their goals. As a result of the economic recession, which affected key sectors of global markets, such as automotive, transportation, tourism, and service, the financial system is consequently struggling to cope with the situation, injecting more money to banks and giving loans to countries which are chronic clients of the World Bank and IMF. But the uncertainty of the situation may drag the financial system to a more... if we take into account the crisis, the crisis connected with or the risks connected with these loans, there's no doubt that the financial system might find itself in a very bad situation. The global financial system has also shown itself to be a useful instrument of control and punishment of those countries that dare to talk about sovereignty and defend their sovereign interests. Let's say hi, for example, to Cuba, North Korea, Iran, Russia, Zimbabwe, and many other countries. Through global financial system, countries also find their education system hijacked, what of course leads to a perpetuation of the dependence. So natural economy and regain of sovereignty. When it comes to sovereignty, the concept self-sustainability must be studied and applied vigorously. If a country can't feed, wear, treat, or educate properly its own population, it becomes hostage of the unjust world system and perpetuates its own vulnerability. Well, when I talk about natural economy, I don't mean subsistence, and I don't circumscribe it to the traditional one. I mean its complex and innovative form with a robust use of the range of sustainable technologies that humankind has created. Well, poor countries should start betting in natural economy. They have been for too long betting in policies that gave a false sensation of development. They did not develop. They might have grown, but not developed because, as I said before, until now, they are not self-sufficient. They must start boosting their human and natural resources to create their self-sustainability so that they can regain sovereignty and build a fair society. Of course, international cooperation is needed, but has to be in a ground of mutual respect, fairness, and consideration of each other's interests. Well, for now, it's everything. Thank you.